You love watching sports, but you hate listening to these guys. This is a top 6 list of the worst announcers in sports.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for JR's Sport Brief.
So thanks to my main man John Hilberry on Facebook for coming up with this video idea, and a huge shout outs to Mackenzie Horgan. She's currently serving in the U.S. Navy overseas. Get everybody's ass off the deck of that boat and make them watch this video right now. Without further ado, the top 6 worst announcers in sports right now, starting off with this guy right here as I go into BlackBerry. This man's name is John Sterling. He is the head radio voice for the New York Yankees, and you've probably heard him say dumb things like this. Oh no, it's another A-bomb from A-Rod. Oh, it's a thriller in Manila from Godzilla Hideki Matsui. And my worst, or the worst in my opinion, has to be when he says, that ball is far, it's deep, it's gone. No, it's caught by the center fielder and that guy is thrown out. Come on, man, get it together. If you have an option of listening to John Sterling talk about the Yankees on the radio or be stranded on a deserted island, your ass better pick the deserted island, because John Sterling will make you want to jump ship anyway, if that makes any damn sense. Moving on, who the hell is this we have coming up? If you watch NBA basketball, you know this man right here. His name is Hubie Brown. He probably helped create basketball with James Naismith years ago. But if you want to take a nap, you watch him. I mean, this guy talks and he says stuff like this. What you got to do is you got to get the ball into the paint. And if you get the ball into the paint, then you don't want to lean on the walls, because if you lean on the walls, then the paint gets on your jersey. And then if you don't pass it out to a three-pointer time, then you still have paint on your jersey. Listen. Hubie Brown, you probably know more basketball than I will ever forget in my life. But the fact remains that you put people to sleep and you're probably older than dirt and God in itself. It's time to move on, Mr. Hubie Brown. Who do we have up here next? Chip Caray. I mean, listen to some of these quotes. Thank God this guy is no longer calling the Major League Baseball playoffs. He just missed a long home run his first time up when he flied out to left fielder Jason Bay. Can someone please tell me how you miss a long-ass home run if the damn guy catches the ball? And Orlando Cabrera, he said he's played in the division series with Anaheim, the Yankees, Boston, and Tampa Bay. When did Orlando play for the New York Yankees? Chip Caray got fired from TBS, but of course they called it a separation. That guy sucks ass. I feel bad for anybody in Atlanta that has to listen to him. Larry Merchant. This guy is an alcoholic. If you've ever watched HBO, if you've ever watched a post-fight interview or press conference, this guy goes into his monologue, his drunken monologue, and he starts off saying whacked out crap like this. He goes, oh, well, in the depths of one heart, you always must find the keys to life. And that is exactly what Manny Pacquiao did tonight. He slayed the dragon upside the head of the death. What the hell are you talking about, Larry Merchant? This guy needs a one-way trip out the door. Just give him some booze, dangle it in front of his face, and keep his ass moving out the door. Who do we have up next here? Oh yeah, Matt Millen with the NFL. This guy was a former GM for the Detroit Lions, and it seemed like all he did was draft wide receivers. And yes, that's hyperbole if you consider Joey Harrington to actually be a quarterback. I mean, I turn the TV on and I can't get past the fact that, hey man, didn't you run the Lions? Oh yeah, you absolutely sucked ass. I mean, here, look at this funny picture of Matt Millen, just for the hell of it. And last but not least, we have this guy right here, Joe Buck. If you've ever turned on an NFL game, a Major League Baseball game on Fox, you have probably seen Joe Buck. Now, I went on Twitter and I asked everybody, why does Joe Buck suck? Why don't you like the guy? SH Philadelphia on Twitter said, just because he speaks. Chris Santos on Facebook says he monotones everything like he's reading the back of a cereal box. And none of this includes when Artie Lang went on his show and basically called him gay and said he swallows everything underneath the sun. But I'm not going to talk about that. So that's the top 6. And here's some honorable mentions. Joe Morgan. I mean, of course, don't hit a home run when you can get a walk. That's a Joe Morganism right there. Reggie Miller. This guy can shoot threes, but he is not good at shooting off at the lip. Andy Gray. If you watch Sky Sports overseas, he thinks women do not belong on the football field. Dick Vitale. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Now, people on Facebook, mainly Andres Sarmiento on Facebook, says Charles Barkley. There's not a damn reason to watch basketball on TNT, or at least the commentary, outside of Charles Barkley. I mean, that's a terrible comment if you ask me, Mr. Andres Fermiento, or whatever the hell you call yourself. And if you think I suck ass, then feel free to put me on the list. Let me know what you think. Who are some guys that absolutely suck ass? This is JR. It's the Sport Brief. I'm out of breath. Go find me on Twitter and Facebook. Peace. Those guys suck. Mute the TV. Out.